When the May 2011 tornado devastated Joplin a decade ago, almost every part of community life was affected, and that includes athletics. Action 12's Shay Schrader joins us in the studio. So obviously Joplin High School, Shay, was gone. The athletic teams, every one of them affected, and no equipment. What's next?
Exactly, Gretchen. I mean, their practice fields were destroyed. They didn't have uniforms. All of their equipment was just completely gone. But despite those obstacles, Joplin was still able to field a football team that fall and become a symbol of resilience in the community. Chris Shields wasn't living in Joplin when the infamous 2011 tornado hit, but he was slated to move to town the next weekend as he would be taking over as Joplin High School's new head football coach. He hadn't even gotten the chance to get to know his players before every plan he had made for his team was destroyed.
And when you see the school is gone, your mind goes it goes everywhere. It goes a million miles an hour. You don't know if, first off, are we going to have school?
The answer, yes. Then Superintendent Dr. C.J. Huff made it clear that Joplin would start school on time with athletics.
And when he said that, then we just kind of looked around, everybody kind of looked around the room like, okay, it's time to go to work then, because we got a lot of work to do.
The work started with getting the word out that, yes, there would be a football season. So Shields called a meeting with the team at Jung Field, the only facility the team had left.
Oh, that was so surreal. It's a sense of relief, like, oh my gosh, here are my friends, here are my teammates, here are my peers, we're here, we're okay. You're mindful of that. You're mindful of the friends that can't be there, but you're really grateful at that time to be at Jung and to have Jung Stadium as a rallying place.
But the team needed more than just a rallying place. With summer conditioning right around the corner, they needed a weight room.
Okay, we're going to have summer camps, because summer camps is a part of athletics and kids growing up, and then so we wanted to make this as normal of a summer as possible, even though we had no idea where we were going to hold those camps.
Luckily, other people in the community were way ahead of them. Webb City's John Roderick offered up his team's facilities for Joplin to use.
There was a great sense of community in this area of just helping, and trying to help your neighbor, and it's something that you're supposed to do, something that you expect to do.
Despite all the obstacles they were facing, Shields and his staff tried to provide as normal a season as possible for their players. But within a few weeks of the team's home opener, they knew it would be anything but.
Yeah, I'm a simple football coach. I'm trying to keep the guys focused on football and trying to get our team and coaches prepared. And so I didn't have a lot, but I was always in those discussions, and it was brought to my attention early that our first home game is going to be a big deal.
School officials were expecting so many people to attend Joplin's first home game that season that they debated moving it to Missouri Southern. But after talking to players and families, they decided that it was important to have it right here at Jung Field.
And we practiced there, and that's where we put all the work, the blood, sweat, and tears into. And you know what? We were going to go back there, and we were going to go to battle on that same field, and that was very, very important to us.
And there were thousands of people. There wasn't nowhere to sit, and they're not all from Joplin. There are people from all over showing their support, holding signs, showing so much love for our players.
Though the Eagles fell to Hillcrest that night, there was something much bigger than just a game at play.
Yes, we would have liked to have won that football game, but more importantly, I think it was a message that for Joplin and the surrounding areas that, hey, Joplin is back, here we go.
And that home opener is one that people still remember a decade later. Not only did they have to bring in extra bleachers for the thousands of people in attendance, there was also a musical performance, a bald eagle in attendance, and a moment of silence for all of those that lost their lives in the tornado.